Hello my pretties, how's it going? So today we are having a little look at a chess engine which is 1 kilobyte in size. I've not tried it yet, one of my friends just told me about it, and I thought it'd be fun to have a little go together and see if it's any good. I'll put the link in the description at the bottom if you want to try it yourself. I'm going to hide my face for this. I finished a 12-hour night shift. I'm really tired and I get really Tourette'sy when I'm tired. So it's probably best you don't have me just like tweaking out the entire way through. So, bye. Hey, there you are. Right, so here we have it. The Kilobyte Gambit on the website vault.wtf. I'm going to put the link in the bottom below, but let's have a little look at it. So here we have Beth What's-Her-Face. I've still not seen the Queen's Gambit. I really need to check it out. But it is 1024 bytes of JavaScript. Now, I've seen the home screen, like I say, I've still not played a game on it, but you play as white and it's click only, so there's no drag and drop or anything like that. Now, what blows my mind is it's just over 1 kilobyte of chess. It's got castling, en passant and pawn promotion to queen only. Now, I've played a few little chess games that haven't had castle or not en passant, and it is so frustrating. So I'm really, really happy that it's got it. It won't tell you if you want to lose, you just can't make any more moves. So let's get into it. Now, I have no idea if it's any good or not. I'm not expecting anything too crazy with it being such a small file size, but the fact it has castle and en passant, things like that, does give me a little bit of hope. So let's start with my beloved, the English. So she starts with an odd move, coming right down the side with the pawn to the h5. Not the move I would have played. Normally with the English, you're either going to see the symmetrical coming down, meeting you exactly the same, or maybe something like the e5, something like that. But we'll carry on as normal. So with the English, you get out your horsey. And yeah, I mean, that's fine coming down with the pawn like so. Like I say, probably should have done that first. This pawn's a strange move, but let's have a little look. Now, with the English, we can either go straight up to look at going for the fianchetto there. I'll probably just get my other horsey out for now. And, and another odd pawn move. How many pawns can this pawn pusher push when this pawn pusher can push pawns? Right, well, maybe it has a plan. I don't know what opening this is, but I don't believe it is in the books yet. However, Beth Harmon knows exactly what she's doing. So, let's come up with, do we go for the, what do I do? Do I just push forward the pawn? Yeah. No, I might go for the e3 and then go for the pawn push to here. So let's go for the e3, look at going for the pawn push, and another pawn move there. Let's have a little look. I mean, I think coming up, because sticking with our plan, pushing up the pawn with a d4, see if he takes, and she does indeed. I guess we can just take back with the pawn. We'll keep the horsey there for now, and oh my, yet another pawn move. Now, this probably goes without saying, but normally in an opening, you want to try and, control the centre a bit, start getting your horses out, start getting your bishops out. There we go. Right, so we are actually starting to do something now. Comes down with a pawn push to try and break open our centre. I am more than happy to take, and then I guess takes back. Yeah. So, we are getting somewhere now. Now, really, I think we need to be castling off to safety in this position, so yeah, good. Castling works perfectly fine. Coming down again with the pawn. Again, I'm not overly concerned about it. Not too sure what she's trying to do. She's trying to, break open our kingside castle there, but look at how exposed everything is here. This is not ideal, Beth. To be honest, this should be fairly easy from here. I'm thinking about maybe bringing out the rook, go for the check, blocks with the bishop, I'm guessing maybe the horsey, but bishop's probably better move there. And then we learned about, what do you call them? We learned about outposts in the last episode, and look at this outpost here. Horsey will be so happy here. Nothing is kicking it out of the way. Even if it comes across threatening us with a bishop, because we'll have the check there, we should be absolutely fine. So let's go ahead with that plan. Bishop comes across, yep, like so, and then horsey jumps up to the outpost, and yet another pawn push. Beth is on a rampage. She is desperate to break and open our nice little castle here. To be honest, mate, I'm really not concerned about those pawns looking at it. You know, we're nicely developed. We've got good control of the centre. We've got our rook on an open file. Let's just keep piling on the pressure. Let's bring out the bishop, put him in check, comes down with the horsey to try and block us. I might just go ahead and take. So, takes. We can take back like so. Yeah, let's go ahead with that plan. So takes, and then take back with the horsey. Just seeing if there's anything else I haven't missed here. We can always come out with a queen on this diagonal, but he's going to come across with the bishop there. Takes. No, I think we're better just taking the free pawn, to be honest with you, mate. Put some pressure onto the queen, and also we're putting pressure onto this bishop here as well. So queen comes across. Do we take the bishop? That sounds like a plan. So we go ahead and take. Horsey takes back. And then... Oh, no. So... Oh, yeah, we can just jump up and take that. Yeah, just jump up and take that free pawn. Horsey can't take because we have the pin there. So let's go ahead and take it. And the queen bravely runs away. Now, we've got a few choices from here. We can come across with the queen for the check on the a4. You could come down like that. We could jump up, force him out of the way. We could take the pawn with the bishop, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3 all ganging up on this. That seems like a good idea. I could actually just go ahead and take with a rook. Get the rook on that 7th file. Rooks love being on 7th files. You have so many choices here. I'd like to develop out the bishop a little bit more, but I feel like we can get that out at any point. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go all in. Let's be aggressive. Be aggressive. So the king comes across like so. We have so many choices here. Now, bishop could get more into play and take the pawn. Queen could maybe come to somewhere like here. Come as a battering ram, go back onto the back rank maybe. Let's just get the bishop more into play. Why not? So, queen comes down, takes the pawn. Again, I am not concerned about that at all. From here, we can... So queen's going to take that. Again, I'm not really too bothered if that pawn falls. We have so much movement. I think just bringing the queen across, getting the battering ram on the go, probably for the best here. Queen comes up, taking the pawn as expected, but we can just jump straight back, pop him in check. King is forced to move. Queen to the e7. This is going to fall. We don't have to be aware of this. He's coming across here. What do we do? I feel like there's a checkmate somewhere here. Let's give this a go. I am feeling confident. So we take. Queen has to take back from there. We then check with the queen on the d4. E moves to here. So we take. E moves down. And then we can come down with the I have got it. Moves down. And then that should be checkmate. Boom! That is how you do it. You know what? That was really good fun. I know it wasn't the best, but again, it's a kilobyte of JavaScript. I'm really impressed with it. It seems it can only think a couple of moves ahead. You know, it's a kilobyte of chess. You can't expect too much there. I enjoyed that. I think we'll try one more game. I really want to try it with a Bongcloud. Right, let's start a new game. I'm going to be honest, my Bongcloud theory is not top-notch. I know the first 2 moves. Pawn goes up to the e4, and then we come up with the king to the e2. And once again, we have the absolutely fantastic pawn pushers there. Right, so what do we do from here? I guess we just develop out the horsey, so let's get the horsey to the f3. Yet another pawn push. I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Right, what do we do from here? I'm tempted to go for a fianchetto on this side. Let's give it a go. Why not? Now, we do have to be aware of those pawns coming down, but again, I'm not overly concerned. What are you doing, Beth? Stop it. Now, do we Fiend Kettle now? Or I think so. Let's go for it. Why not? And yet another pawn comes down. Right, so to be fair, I don't think we're in a bad position. Now, with a Bongcloud, it's a meme opening, you know? You never want to be moving your king like that, losing in your castle opportunities. However, I mean, everything's on Black's back rank here. We have okay control of the centre. I think we should be okay. I don't even think we're going to have to run the king away or anything like that. Really, we just need to find a way of getting this bishop out, getting the queen out. Need to get the horsey out as well. So maybe push the a3, see if she'll take. She did not. Oh, but we do have a bishop which has come out for the check. I am shocked, actually developing the pieces. Well, that's easily blocked with this, and we go ahead and take. Now, do we take back with the bishop? I think maybe take back with the horsey and then swing the horsey round. Now, I reckon just develop out the horsey like so. And would you believe it? Another pawn push. Completely weakening off the king side here. Now, tends to be, you know, if you plan on, I mean, I don't think she's planning on castling at all, but if you were like this, you'd be planning on really castling off to the king side there. You never really want to be pushing forwards this f6 here, because it just weakens things off. If we can get the queen or the bishop somehow there, we do have to kind of move the king out of the way at some point. Could do that now, actually. Just bring the king across, just giving a little bit more room for our queen there. Oh, and he comes down with the pawn attack, trying to break open our centre. Do we take and then... There's no real threats. We take, the queen comes down. Queen's more in play, but not overly concerned there. Because we... Yeah, let's just go ahead and take. Queen will come down. Oh, queen did not come down. Well. Right, let's have a look, because I wasn't expecting that at all. Maybe we can just take that pawn. There's no threats, is there? We've got that check which can come across at some point. That'll be blocked by that. Pawn comes down, we just push back up. Or pawn comes down, actually, we come across. Yeah, so I'm not too concerned about that. I mean, let's just go ahead and take it, I guess. And pawn comes down. She loves these pawn pushes, man. I think really just take back. Do we take back with the horsey? Take back with the pawn? I think just develop out the horsey a bit more makes the more sense here. Horsey's just sat at the side. We'll open up the rook there. And oh, hello. I was not expecting this. Take and then comes down. I mean, could just leave the bishop there for now, really. If takes, we just take back, and then we've got the bishop on a lovely diagonal there. So I'm just seeing if there's any threats. Really, this diagonal's still a threat to us with the bishop and the queen for the check, but I don't really want to push forward the pawn or anything like that. I mean, bishop comes down, I don't really want to do the trade. Could just drop back down to the c1 there. This horsey isn't really doing too much. This pawn's just there. Maybe start bringing out the horsey, start swinging it around. Maybe if we come to there, that would limit that horsey's movement as well. And we're nice and safe because we went for that Fiend Kettle. So let's get out the horsey. Pawn takes. We clearly just take back with the bishop there. And he comes down with the check. Now, what do you reckon? I think just moving the king out of the way, because pushing forward the pawn, yeah, it's blocking it off, but it's also limiting the movement of our bishop there. And I don't really want to do that. I don't want to do the exchange, because the king's just going to end up there. I don't want to bring it more to the centre of the board. I think just tucking it away in the corner. Yes, our rooks aren't going to be connected, but this rook's on this lovely open file here. I think just bringing it back like so. And I was not expecting that. So, which pawn do we take back with? I think probably going towards the centre, really. Let's have a little look. What else do we have? I mean, really, we should just take it back. I was thinking maybe bringing the queen up like so. Just piling on the pressure here. It would be threatening coming up to here as well. And then that, but I guess could take back, takes. No, let's just play it safe and we'll just capture back. We'll capture back towards the centre. And bishop comes up, threatening our horsey. Bringing out the queen coming up like this is probably for the best. These bishops look just like the pawns. It is very confusing there. But let's bring up the queen. Takes. Now, do we take back with the bishop or offer up the queen trade? I reckon probably keep the queen where she is. Do we do the queen trade? I think maybe just get that queen off the board, really, and then it should be really simple for us after that. Let's offer up the queen trade. So, queen comes down, we take back, and we are in such a dominating position now. Now, we have to be aware of this. Let's have a little look. I mean, we could just drop back. There's no real attacks going on. Could take there, but then we're kind of stuck in place. We're kind of pinned like so. So I reckon just dropping back one is absolutely fine. I can still go ahead and take this at any point as well. But after takes... let's just keep our bishop safe for now. Let's play it safe. And, oh, I was not expecting the king to come out on such a vicious attack on my pawn there. Now, I mean, I'd be a fool not to take that, wouldn't I? I mean, it's a hanging rook. I have to take it. And pawn comes down in a very threatening manner. All right, I mean, we have this rook here. We might as well take the pawn, get it on that 7th file. They absolutely love it there. Putting them in check. I don't really want to lose that pawn, but I mean, I guess we don't really have any choice. We could bring this back to protect it, I guess, on the d5. Looking at doing the pawn push for the promotion, but no, I think let's just go ahead and just take that pawn. We'll let this pawn... Oh! Aha! I was not expecting that at all. Right, I mean, let's just get our other rook into play. It'd be a fool not to, and we'll start looking at doing the push. Yeah, he's coming down, he's threatening this, but again, I am not overly concerned. Do I just offer up the trade there? Just get his pieces off the board now. We're looking at doing this push. Because we're looking at doing this push, this horsey's pretty much stuck in place now. We've got this on the go. We can pick this up whenever. Then takes, and then we can start going down. Yeah, I think just... Let's go ahead, offer up the trade. King will come across and take. Now, I'm trying to decide what's best to do. I could just push the pawn and offer up the trade. Then I'll have both my rooks and a battering ram. I mean, I could take and takes, and then he's covering that. Let's just keep pushing the pawn. Takes, then take back, like so. Should I have taken with the... I should have taken with the other rook. I got far too carried away there. I definitely should have brought that back rook up. What am I playing at? Oh, shaky chess. You are the worst. Right, now I should probably bring... Now, do I bring this one up and then just go ahead and take the pawns? Bring this down, take the pawns. Yes, do I have to be aware of that? I mean, we can jump to there at any point. Maybe come down. Once I've taken that, I can bring this up. Yeah, let's do that. So I come down, king moves out of the way. Take that. Let's just go ahead and take with the bishop like so. He takes that pawn. I am not overly concerned at all. Do have to be aware of this passed pawn, but do I just pick it up now or do I just keep pushing? I reckon let's just go for the e7 check. Let's get this other guy into play. He moves back down. Now, do we bring the bishop back for the other check like so? Yeah, so we'll come across for the check, and... Is that mate? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah, that was good fun. I've never properly played a Bongcloud. If you'd like me to cover the Bongcloud, let me know on the bottom, and I am more than happy to. But yeah, that is 1 Kilobyte chess. It was good fun. Considering it's 1 kilobyte of JavaScript, I think that is amazing. So by all means, check it out. Links in the bottom. Anything you want me to cover, let me know. And yeah, you dudes go off, have some fun, play some chess, like, comment, and subscribe. Just all of those 3 things really help get the video out there. And I really want to get my watch hours up. We're so close to monetization, guys. And I'm going to bombard you with so many ads, you have no idea. Anyway, bye.